let's segue into this because I feel like this is fueling the race war, right? Romeo and Juliet remake has white people in a fucking uproar. We're gonna make this quick, but I have my take on it. I think they purposely picked the most unattractive black woman they can find to play Juliet just so white people and people of other races can jump out there and talk about how ugly she is, thus fueling more hate and division between black and white. Now, the original Romeo and Juliet, she was white. The remake, I don't even know who this woman is, and I'm sorry she got dragged into this because I know they probably paying her, and she didn't ask for this type of criticism, but hey, if you jump out in a public space, you will be criticized. I'm going to pull up a picture for y'all. Now, we know beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but there's also a standard. Like, bro, she's just not attractive at all. She's actually kind of hideous. This is actually one of the better pictures of her. I'm actually trying to find the one that I seen on Twitter.
Why they didn't use a black man if they was gonna do all that?
Because they want the shock. They want the shock value.
Why Romeo had to be the white scholar or whatever the fuck
and they picked him because he got a black girlfriend. Or
yeah, not even just that though, but like you said, they act like they want Romeo and Juliet to be the most beautiful people, and then they chose her, so she catching the wrath of it. Then they had to use the braids. They could have did whatever, gave her a natural, insane. But that shit is wild. Like you said, I think they did it on purpose just to say like, well, we did something for y'all as black people, but we chose her, so y'all can complain about it too at the end of the day, and to give us a reason why we shouldn't use black people again.
I think they did this to literally fuel the race war. I mean, how many movies they keep remaking where the original character was white, then they remake it to a black character, and then all the racist white people come out, oh, we can't have nothing, and this, that, and the third. But out of all the thousands and thousands and millions of drop-dead gorgeous black women they could have chose, they chose the most unattractive one because they knew it's going to be controversy, and it's going to help fuel the agenda. Two birds, one stone. How you feel about it, Colin?
I think to a certain degree they're also picking, you know, not the most attractive black girl because they're trying to be on the right side of history, in my opinion. So this is what these companies do. They do the black remake because they want to say, you know, this era of MGM, this era of Universal, we were on the right side of history. We supported black actors, whatever the case is. What I want to say to black actors and upcoming black actors is stop doing these remakes. Because they are doing it for shock value. They're doing it to sell tickets. If I'm a new black actor, I'm going to Spike Lee. I'm going to Ryan Coogler. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to Jordan Peele. I'm going to Ava DuVernay. Like, I'm going to the people that make movies for my people, not other people, because this is what the positions they're going to put you in. So for the upcoming black actors and already black actors, you feel what I'm saying? Start going with the directors that are for us.
Listen, like I said, I'm not attacking her. She might be a great person, but she's unattractive on the scale of what we consider beautiful. So this is the original Romeo and Juliet, and this is what they replaced it with. Like, here she damn near looked like a fucking man. Like, we just got to call a spade, right?
At least gave her they should have put if y'all going to do it black, y'all should have did both of them black. If both of them was white before, y'all should have did both of their ass black. Maybe it would have looked it better. But even at the end of the day, they did.
We could have just buzzed them in.
Yeah, they was wrong for that. I think they should have had a black male and a black woman at the end of the day if he was going to remake it. That's wild to me, though. That is crazy.
Yeah. And, like, I don't know, because I kind of, too, feel like if they would have had a pretty black girl, then you would have had a lot of black women in the comments saying, y'all picked a black woman with Eurocentric features, et cetera, because they do that a lot, too. We do that a lot when they do pick somebody black. Oh, well, they not black enough. They don't got the nose, they don't got certain
it's a
traits.
Lot of beautiful dark-skinned women, man.
For sure. No, for sure it is.
It's millions of them out there. You feel me?
But I feel like that's a complaint that a lot of people have, or at least within our community, is when they do pick an actor, they're like, well, they don't necessarily look how we want them to.
They chose
you get what I'm
stigma.
Saying?
They made her have braids.
We got a special guest in the house.
They made her have braids. They chose a dark-skinned woman. On top of that, they don't even like us with braids. Like, y'all judge us when y'all see us with braids off the dribble when they doing that. So they try to make a clownery out of us.
Hold on, quick segue. We got the one and only Mr. Uncle Ruckus back in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir.
You know black people ain't never on time, you feel me? Uncle Ruckus, he said, oh, all black podcasts, y'all be late. I show up a little late.
I assumed you guys were gonna take time to have some Hennessy and get intoxicated.
Where your Hennessy at? You said you had, nigga, because I want to
He told me don't bring it.
No, I
heard you say bring it.
Hey, look, I gotta tell him it's a white-owned podcast next time. He be here an hour early.
Cut drinking
This is
fake
kinda
rum
low
and
for
shit,
me.
man. Why you didn't bring the?
It's kind of low for you?
You know I don't have much of a neck, so it's hard to
Lift
bend.
it up, move it.
This thing is like.
Nah, the other thing is the bottom part.
Oh, this part.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or lift it up with the thing.
I don't
Yeah.
be
See,
touching people's
this
stuff.
what I mean with the obesity shit. His fat ass can't even look down.
Listen,
Get it together, nigga. God damn.
Man,
Bleed,
listen,
nigga.
it's not my fault.
Tell
You
me
guys,
it's kind of low to me.
it's not my fault. You guys have petite hips. These are women chairs.
Hey, look.
for like brunch. and
Just a quick
whatnot.
segue. Are you up on the Romeo and Juliet shit? Because this is where we at right now.
How you feel about this right here?
So they basically, white America has been in an uproar on social media because they replaced the original Juliet, who was a skinny, fit white chick, with this manly looking black woman.
That's white America's problem. It's a situation that they created with wokeness, right?
Ooh.
They couldn't tell their children no. I don't want my child to be upset and hate me or commit suicide. So they let their kids decide for America. And their kids decided that they wanted America to be artificially mixed, right? They say, oh, this reflects America. No, it don't. Because Romeo and Juliet speak in Old English, and I don't know a single black person. But this is the world that this is a fantasy world, gender bending, forced race mixing, right?
Right.
I mean, you look at this white guy, you look at this black girl. All I look at is your son's not going to make the freaking basketball team unless he's Steph Curry. It's not natural. It's not the natural order of things. But hey, whatever fantasy they want, I'm here for.
Whatever float they boat on. Drop them bars. Man. Came here dropping them jewels.
So you say this is a product of the woke movement?
Yeah, because it's all geared towards certain audiences. Why do you think the kid you saw Spider-Man, right? The
Miles Morales.
Into the Miles Morales, freaking black kid, but he's really Hispanic, right? Miles Morales. Wait, you guys don't know this. Let me tell you something you don't know. Miles Morales' father in the movie, we assumed he was like a Dominican, right? Me black, me Dominican, no black, right? This type of thing. No, Miles Morales' father is actually black African American, but he changed his last name to his wife's last name because he didn't want to be associated with the negativity that came with being black American.
That's deep.
So
That's
he pretends to be Dominican, and his son, like, just the most effeminate crap ever, and they're just like slowly, like cleverly putting this on you. If you don't do research, you just assume. And then the next thing, you know, you're wearing a dress.
Now to piggyback off of that, that's what I was saying to him, that a lot of people, they wanted that. Like, if they would have had a prettier black woman, there would have been people in the comments, you aren't picking a black enough woman, she doesn't have Eurocentric features. I feel like they would have got on that, because I see a lot of people in the comments saying stuff like that. So now that we do have it, then you got the white people or other people saying, hey, this isn't what we wanted. So I don't think it's hard to satisfy anybody, really.
I'll say this, though, because I seen one woman make a comment like, well, how would black people feel if we took something that was all black and whitewashed it, like Wakanda? What if we remade the Black Panther into, you know, somebody, all white cast? I said, well, shit, y'all already did it with the most famous person in history. Y'all whitewashed Jesus Christ.
Right.
I mean, Jesus and all the prophets was black. Y'all whitewashed it for the world, so shit, y'all owe us a couple.
Wait.
Take that.
And you can't